Iya, nanti ketukar.
Iya juga. Ini punya saya. Iya nggak sih? Iya, ini punya saya. Iya, ada botol kan, udah. Iya, botol es putih yang mana? Es putih botolnya yang mana ya?
Sainnya apa? Sainnya apa?
Sainnya apa ya, Mas?
Stipo.
Ngeri.
So late this morning, have you all had your breakfast? Not yet, and if not yet, later we go eat, okay? But you buy Selayan, yeah? Now I try one more time. Give me your highest spirit. Good morning, kiddos! Okay, so I hope everything is well today. Now, kiddos, before we kickstart our Up Summit, I would like to invite all of you to stand up because we are going to do some hit up movements, okay? So let's have warming up before we go to our session today.
Link already. Link.
Okay, yeah. Stand up. Bumi, stand up please. Okay. Who is that? Boy. Okay. Alright, so today so I prepared 2 ice breaking. So the first ice breaking, I would like you to move like this. Okay, please follow me. First movement, you ready? One, right hand up, left hand up, and then right hand down, left hand down, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. Hey! Hey! Okay, and then go back. Another hey! Hey! So let's do one more time. Okay? You ready? Are you ready? One clap. One clap. One clap. Okay. Remember, follow the movements.
Tangan ke atas, menggapai Tuhan. Tangan ke samping, goyang terbang. Tangan ke depan, tekan berdoa. Duduk yang rapi, siap berdoa. Satu jari kanan, satu jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua jembatan. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua kamera. Tiga jari kanan, tiga jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua penari. Empat jari kanan, empat jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua telinga. Lima jari kanan, lima jari kiri, bukan menjadi satu. Siap berdoa.
Alright, we have one more piece now. Okay, remember, when it says like, okay, 1 plus 1 become jembatan, all of you scream panjang. Okay? Yang 1 panjang. Yang 2, you need to scream ceprek. Ceprek, okay? Yang 2, ceprek. And then 3, you need to say tinggi. Okay? Tinggi. Yang 4, you say lompat. Lompat. Okay? And then yang 5, yeah, you pray. Okay? Let's do one more time. What is number 1? What do you say for number 1? Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Okay, I am going to invite some of the students over there. I saw they are very excited already. Yeah, let's follow Ryan on stage. There. Alista, Kirana, and you. Hi. Okay. Come on, Dayan. Dayan, Gisa, Alista, Chen, Kirana, and Haira. Come on, sis, Mr. Ryan. Come on, Dayan, Kirana, Kalista, Kalista. Yeah, and one more student, Haira. Yeah, I saw them. They are very excited that they sit down. Kalista Chen, Giselle, Kalista Chen, Haira, Panja, Kirana, come on stage, Dan. Come on stage, hurry up. 1, 2, 3. Come. Yay! Okay. Alright, let's line up. Please line up. Line up in front, please. In front of the stage. Right. Okay. Alright. Alright, girls. Hello. Are we going to do this until go home? Alright. Good. Okay, kiddos. Now we have got already some here. I'm going to invite also Quincy and Stephanie and Big Fixer on stage, please. Yes. Quincy Lofiraya, Stephanie Sambilik, and Fixer Chen. Come on stage as well. Alright. Followed by Niesha on stage, please. Yeah. So we have 8 here. Quincy, Stephanie, and Fixer follow the song. Alright? Miss Rahma.
Tangan ke atas menggapai Tuhan, tangan ke samping dunia terbang, tangan ke depan ikan berenang, duduk rapi siap berdoa. Takut takut tantang diputar, gulung gulung digulung, bulan berikan dipagar bundar, kanan kiri atas bawah setiap berdoa. Satu jari kanan, satu jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua sebelah. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua kamera. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua menara. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua keberanian. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi 10 siap berdoa.
One more time. Last
Tangan ke yang berdoa, tangan ke atas menggapai Tuhan, tangan ke samping burung yang terbang, tangan ke depan ikan berenang, duduk rapi siap berdoa. Takut takut tantang diputar, gulung 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 digulung, bulan berikan dipagar bundar, kanan kiri atas bawah siap berdoa. Satu jari kanan, satu jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua sebelahan. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua kamera. Dua jari kanan, dua jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua menara. Empat jari kanan, empat jari kiri, bukan menjadi dua keberanian. Lima jari kanan, lima jari kiri, bukan menjadi 10 siap berdoa.
Okay, now before we start, let us pray first. Pray start. Okay, pray finish. Now let's give a big round of applause to our brother and sister here. Thank you very much for helping Ryan this morning. Alright, students, by this now we are ready for our Speak Up Summit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our masters of ceremonies, Atifa Kalisa and Rafa Alvar.
am Rafa Alfar, your MCs for today's event.
With such a great assignment, we are here to witness 6 bright speakers who are ready to share their thoughts and inspire everyone in this room this morning. Let me hear you shout, everybody. Are you ready for Up Summit 6.0?
Yeah!
Wow, what a wonderful spirit to begin today. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the purpose for our Up Summit. First, build students' confidence to speak boldly in front of audience. Second, develop active listening skills and the ability to provide constructive evaluation that enrich vocabulary and ideas. Third, encourage healthy challenges by motivating students to deliver improved performance based on feedback. Fourth, provide a platform for eager learners to explore and deepen their public speaking abilities. Fifth, enable growth through feedback by listening to constructive evaluation from a panel evaluator. Sixth, offer consistent stage exposure to reduce nervousness and increase comfort in public speaking.
Fellow friends, without any further ado, I shall now brief you several agreements for the events to run smoothly. First, no entry or exit during speeches. Students are not allowed to enter or leave the room while a speaker is delivering their speech. Second, maintain silence and show respect. Please refrain from making noise or playing during the session. Mutual respect towards all speakers is expected. Third, keep the speaking area clean. Students must avoid littering and ensure that no trash is thrown in the event area. Please use the trash bin provided properly. Fourth, speech evaluation will be done as part of the session. And fifth, prepared speech timing is allotted between 3 to 7 minutes.
Now, to pull up everybody's spirits, let me hear you shout out one more time. Dear speakers, are you ready? Distinguished evaluator, are you ready?
Ready!
Last but not least, audiences, are you ready? Now let's begin the session. Speaker number 1. Please welcome Michelle Faustina Sembiri. Michelle Faustina Sembiri. 7 minutes, 7 minutes, Michelle Faustina Sembiri.
Have you ever heard a theory that says, after that, human brains stay alive for 7 minutes to replay your best memories? When I heard that, I started to wondering what my 7 minutes would look like. The more I think about it, the clearer it became that my 7 minutes wouldn't be about places or achievement. It would be about a person, my mom. The person who my mom taught me how to ride a bike. I remember shaking, almost falling, and almost giving up. But when I look back, she was right there, running and cheering. It was the first time I realized that sometimes courage comes from knowing someone believes in you. Ada, wake up sayang, Ada. Yeah, that is her voice every morning. That sometimes make me feel like, but it's the typical love song that you don't realize that you will miss until one day it's not there to wake you up again. And even though I always pretend to be annoyed all the time, but I think that the voice that I want to hear again in my last 7 minutes. And then, if I still had more time after that moment, I know exactly they will show me when I lost confidence in myself. Like before competition, especially Olympiad, I always cry first, panic first, and convince myself that I'm not good enough. But I always remember that my mom will be always the first person that fight that feeling for me. She always knows exactly what to say to make everything feel possible again. She believes in me in ways I cannot even believe in myself. Then, if I still had more minutes left after those memories, I would choose to taste all my mom's cookings all over again. I don't know how she does it, but no matter where I am, no matter how far I go, nothing ever tastes like home the way her cooking does. It feels like bringing me back to home. Her cooking feels like it brings me back to her. Especially her 5-minute fried rice that somehow tastes better than anything that takes an hour to make. So guys, if life really plays our best memories at the end, then I know exactly what mine would look like. It wouldn't be about places or moments that look perfect. It would be my mom. Her love, her smile, and her comfort. It would be her. Because in the end of the day, I know where home is. Home is where my mom is. I'm Michelle. Thank you. Back to the MC.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Now we would like to hear from the evaluator. Please welcome the first evaluator, Sir Agassi.
Thank you, and please give a round of applause to Michelle. Michelle, for the content you bring today is really interesting about 7 minutes. You have a good overview and you do not forget to share to us and ask to the audience to catch a track to your speech. This is really good. For your content, I don't have any input for the posture of your body language is really natural. When I saw your movement, actually for your hand gesture, it's like the natural. Your hand gesture is natural. However, Michelle, for your movement, especially for your step movement in the stage, you need to focus because when you deliver your speech, you often walk around without have a meaning inside. So you must think about it. For your body gesture is almost perfect. I'm really proud of you. And for the closing, it's really good for you. I can catch any closing have a big message from your speech. It's good. However, you need to maybe you can deep your idea during your speech. You can improve more. Even it's already good now, you can be better for the next phase. I hope this input can be help you to the next phase. Thank you and back to MC.
Let's proceed to the second evaluation.
7 minutes, Michelle. But let me tell you honestly, not after 7 minutes, but the very first minute, you have successfully captivated my heart. Let's give one big round of applause to Michelle. In the very first second when I saw your title this morning, 7 minutes, I truly questioned. Means, does it mean about your speech performance 7 minutes, or the 7 minutes critical point of your life? And yes, this morning I got it. So you have successfully packed your message telling how much you love your mother in a very unique way in these 7 minutes. 7 minutes you will always remember the whole life until that is coming. So to me, the way you pack your ideas with your title is worth appraisal. Alright? Michelle, so if that is the very first minute, then I have another minute also to enhance you to be remembered for these 7 minutes. Next minute is about, movements. So when we are delivering speech on stage, what we have to consider is our movement. Make sure that our movements is purposeful movements. The movements we make to support our content, to support our message. Just now, Michelle, you were swinging left, swinging right, swinging back. So those swinging movements could be very interrupting and distracting to the audiences. If I may humbly suggest, Michelle, you may just stand still. If you need to move, take one move, one step to the right, and that's it. And then go back. Because this speech content requires focus, everyone to focus, right? And then the second minute is about how you role play as your mom. When we role play someone, of course there are some changes, some shifting, and that is the voice shifting. So when we role play as another character, then we have to remember also to switch our voice as the character. So if Michelle, you role play as your mom, like Michelle wake up, you need to do it with different voice, heavier voice like a mom, like Michelle wake up. Like that's how our mom does that, right? So you have to do it that way. And then the third minute is the transition. So just now Michelle was talking about 3 things, okay? 3 things you like from your mom the most, which is like from your mom waking you up every morning, and then the time you have Olympic, you will always cry, and your mom will be always there to calm you, and your mom's cooking. So these three different things, you have to tell it smoother with the transition. So you can tell like points. So, okay, number 1, waking up in the morning, like with my best alarm, my mom, tell like that. Number 2, number 3. So to make it more distinctive and also easy to follow. The last minute, Michelle, I want you to remember voice. Okay, let it just be all out and natural. Let it be just all out and natural. Okay, so once we are all out with our voice, then I believe it would be very clear, heard to every audiences. Yeah, with your natural voice all out. Okay, Michelle? So, Michelle, you really captivated my heart by the minute I saw your title. You have successfully packed your ideas with a very unique title. And then the next minutes I would like you to remember is that your movements. So, and reduce swinging movements on stage, and then your voice when you role play as another character, transition, and also to be all out. I believe, Michelle, if you apply this, then it will also make the best 3 to 5 minutes on stage in your life. Back to MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a rounded applause for Michelle. Michelle, you were amazing, so brave and confident. I was truly surprised to see you on stage today. You look very different from the Michelle we usually know, the one who often laughed at funny things and never being serious. But today, you look very serious and well prepared. There are many things that I like about your performance, but if I share all of them, it will take too much time. So today, I would like to mention only 2 of them. The first thing that I like from your performance is I really like your content. You share about your own story, which is good because it makes us more interesting to hear your story, to hear your speech. And my favorite part is when you tell us about how your mom waking you up, like, "Adek, wake up sayang," like that. And the second is, I really like your confidence skills. You speak with a clear voice and your voice is loud. I'm sure all of us can hear your voice. Overall, your speech went well. However, there is one thing that still needs improvement. It's about your body language. I realized just now you moved to the left and to the right. So Michelle, beware of that, because everything that we do on stage have their own meaning. To conclude, Michelle, your speech was truly amazing. There is just one thing need to improve is beware of your body language. Overall, that was an awesome performance. Last thing that I want to say is, Michelle, today you shine like a star that bright the night. So keep shining, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you for this set of knowledge, Michelle. Now we have 1 minute of silence. Please.
This one will. Oh.
Mana lagi tadi, Mas? Ada duit?
Speaker number 2. Please welcome with a round of applause, Diandra Alaslam Nasution. Diandra Alaslam Nasution. What if? What if Diandra Alaslam Nasution?
What if? What if fear was the only thing holding you back? What if you started now? What if you are more capable than you believe? We say what if often, but we never realize how much power they hold to change lives, future, and the world. The phrase "what if" often sparks imagination, curiosity, and dreams. Within each of us, dreams reside. Some are loud and some are quiet, but all of them matter. Yet most people never chase them, not because they're impossible, but because of fear. fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. What if the person you wish to become is already inside you, waiting for you to unlock them? Because what if the future you dream about is waiting for you on the other side of courage? I say this because I myself have been using what if in my whole life, and the only thing it does was lifting me up. I want to tell all of you guys here a story of me from when I was just a little fat kid. Yeah, you might not trust me, but I was once so fat and lazy that a little walk could take my breath away. But one day everything changed. One day I have had enough. I had enough of all the insult. I had enough of how fat I looked. I had enough of all the hate I got. That day, I stared down at the mirror. And let me tell you something. That look wasn't the look of love, wasn't the look of proudness. That look was the look of disgust, the look of shame. As I stared down the mirror, I said to myself, what if I could lose my fat? What if I could have a leaner body? What if bear? And then I started eating better. I left the chocolate bar alone. I do some workouts and I ran for hours. I put all the work in, day and night. Let me tell you something. That times of my life is very lonely. It was me, myself, and my mind, wanting myself to get rid of my fat. Let me tell you something. There were nights when progress felt invisible and I wanted to give up. But then I remember that I have made a promise to myself that I would change for the better. And I said to myself, what if I succeed? Then I regained my consciousness and motivation to put the work double and just do the thing. And here I am now. I am now leaner, healthier, and more athletic. So dear ladies and gentlemen, what if doesn't always have to be about regret. It can be about possibility. Because life itself is full of what ifs. But at the end of the day, you get to decide whether yours will be about regret or about courage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Diandra, for your inspirative sharing. Now we would like to hear from the evaluator. Please let us welcome the first evaluator, Miss Lala.
Diandra, what if everyone here is actually feeling very proud of you this morning? And what if there is someone here truly inspired with your story this morning? So please, ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand to our second speaker today, Diandra. Diandra, there are several things that I truly admire from your performance this morning. So let me highlight it into 3 parts. The first part is I love your speech originality. So since we all heard that story coming originally from you, the way you are being so vulnerable to tell your story today and to bring out such a personal and inspirational story to tell to your friends. And that is actually the plus point that you can your very first step in your public speaking journey. So I love how you put this story and makes everyone feel just very inspirational today. And then the second one is your vocal, Diandra.
Yes.
So what I realized today is I love your vocal clarity, how you seems very clear with all the words you say, and also you take like a comfortable process between your speeches, and you make sure that everyone can actually listen to you. Those are the things that I appreciate with you most. And the last one is the whole speech compounding start from the opening, the middle, and the ending. So you open your speech with several questions that actually haunted you back then, and then you build the body of your speech with your story, the Diandra in past years ago, and you close your speech with how you actually step by step changing into who you are today. And that is actually the plus point of the whole context that is very supporting today's speeches, Diandra. However, I have several things that I would love to recommend you to take up the more wonderful, the more powerful performance in the future. So the first one is be bold in the opening. So I remember that your opening words was, what if fear is the only thing that's holding you back?
Yeah.
However, you started with like, what if? So it gives the clue that you are hesitate to try and to start it. And in my humble suggestion, maybe you can try with only once trial without the what if before the real question. So for example, like, what if fear is the only thing that holding you back? Like that. Okay? And then the second one is that your hand gestures.
Yes.
So the way you put your mic was a little bit far, actually, like this.
Yeah.
Maybe you were not really comfortable enough with the miking, and the way that you can actually nail that is take more and more steady, so you know exactly how you should be comfortable to hold your mic. And then I observed how one of your hand was keeping like this.
Yes.
Throughout the whole speech.
Yeah.
So, yes, if I may humbly suggest you can choose either to get your hand like this, or probably to get this like this, but only for several things that you would like to emphasize to your audiences. So use your hand to support your speeches and make that intentional. Okay, so the way you put your hand like this from the opening till the end of your speech seems like a little bit distractions in your speeches. And then the third one is your comfort level. It's actually only the amount of how many stages you have taken. And I realized that you've overcome a lot of nervousness, a lot of fear in you to be able to stand tall on stage today. This is what we always appreciate from you. However, I humbly suggest you may practice this more in the mirror to see how you actually show up in front of your audiences, to see your posture that is actually can make you more comfortable, because you know exactly how you look on stage. So you may have more practices in front of the mirror to train yourself and feel the more comfortable thing while you are on stage. Overall, Diandra, thank you so much for bringing up such an inspiring speeches this morning, and I do hope that with a little adjustments with the bolder opening, the more intentional hand gestures, and the practices of comfort level, you will be more powerful in the future. Thank you very much. Back to the MC.
Thank you for your first feedback, Miss Lala. Now let us continue to the second evaluator, Miss Bulan.
what if, okay? You start your opening with so many questions about what if, and then your speech is how to answer the what if in your opening. And then on your conclusions, you answer how the way you conquer your what if, your fear. And then you tell about some quotes that make you brave to release your what if. And then we start again with opening. You open with so many questions of what if. I think your idea of your speech is presented in an easy follow. I think there are so many people here also have so many what if questions in their life. And then I think your title here, it's easy to understand for many people because there is all the problem of the people in here. And then the answer of your questions you put in the body. And then I like it because you put some of your experience in your life to conquer your fearness about the questions. But if I may suggest, first of all, you look a bit nervous in front. Okay. I think it's very easy to conquer your speech if you are not nervous. The first thing, if I give a little bit tips for you, you can practice before speech in front of the mirror. So you can use a couple of minutes to practice your speech and then see yourself and then how the way you pronounce the words in front of the mirror. And then if you still feel so nervous, you can do some movement. You can jump, you can run in that place, or you can say something, or you can yell to release all your stress. So when you come into the stage is yours. Okay? And then your body movement. You start from the first until the middle. You stop in one point in the middle. So you not move, and then your hand gestures also. But at the end, I think you feel more relaxed, and then you move in front. And then next, I think your thought or your speech is very original, and then your modulation to show your emotions about your questions, what if, it's very easy to understand. I think that's all for me. I hope I can meet you in the next speech summit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your feedback, Ms. Bulan. Right now, let's hear from the third evaluator, which is come from the floor, Kevin Emmanuel Sirait.
Your story reminds me of one famous fitness celebrity. Anyone could guess who that is?
David Gogin.
He is David Goggins, a very athletic man who once is a fat man who has miserable life. So let's start from the first strong point. The first strong point, I really like your introduction. Your question, what if, immediately caught many attention and made me think. And then you immediately transition it to your life story. That is really smooth. I can't even say anything about that, it's just perfect. And then you have a good structure of your speech. You add your personal story and how you are fat and now you are leaner. However, I miss your tone variety. For me, tone variety is a very important thing in speech. Your first question, what if, it's very because I see good, but your hand movement is have to be more engaging the audience. Overall, I really like your speech, but if I may suggest, you have to practice more in the mirror and record your voice so it can become stronger and better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your excellent feedback, David, and for all involved for your feedback. Now we have 1 minute of silence.
Kalau itu kan dua, misalnya sama misalnya. Switch. Already.
Now, people who understand and respect each other. Good friends can make our feeling more happy, more be brave, strong, and self-confident. Hello everyone, my name is Alice. Today, I want to talk something important thing for all of you, and that is a good friend. I have a good friend in my class. According to me, she is kind, clever, and humble. And as I know, she is good child in her house. What makes me close to her is because when I talk to her about my problem, and suddenly she also talked to me about her problem. And I think that is my frequency friend. And at the time, we become a good friend. I repeat again. She is kind, great, and smart. She always teaching me mathematics when I didn't understand. She always patient when teaching me. Sometimes she discuss about the other lesson. She is never give up with the hard thing. I never see people like her. Even though we haven't been a friend for a year, but I already asked her to part of my family. And she really like to tease me. But I never mind. And do you know guys, what is she habit? She is always ask me to buy her food in the canteen. But it's okay, I never mind it. She always make the best for me. And dear teacher, friends, and evaluator, if we want to looking for a good friend, we must be a good friend too. Like her, she never hurt me, but if someone hurt me, she always make me laugh. And I know I'm not her first good friend, but I feel she is comfortable with me. I think that's all from my speech. Good friends, happy life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alice, for your wonderful speech. Now we would like to hear from the evaluator. Now, please welcome our first evaluator, Miss Lala.
Hi Alice!
Hi, Miss.
How are you feeling this morning?
Confused.
Confused? So, congratulations Alice. Everybody please give a super big hand to Alice! Wow! Alice, honestly, looking at you today on stage got me speechless. Because I feel so amazed with how brave you are to take up the stage this morning and tell us your simple but interesting story this morning. So That's why Miss Lala is really appreciative by doing this, Alice. I know exactly how you are, you might feel difficult to decide to go on stage today, but still you want to learn from the experiences and you want to try. And I see that your efforts, your hard work, and I believe that this shall be a very good first step for you to even be better in the future. And then Alice, you should know that the next thing that Miss Nala appreciates from Alice the most is your simple but interesting words choice. So you choose the simple topic, you choose the simple words choice, you try to relate with your story, and I think you did it well because everybody can also feel how you actually have a good friend that stands by you. However, here are several things Miss Nala would like Alice to know in order to make your speeches even more powerful in the future. So the first one is Alice body gestures. So several times I pay attention to how you move around on stage, and it was considered unintentional because you move a little bit too much in the middle of your speech. In the next speeches, I would humbly suggest you to choose only intentional movement so it wouldn't be too distracting to the whole contents of your speeches. Alright, because several times I observe that you move around here and you back again to another side, and then it is kind of distracting to the whole contents. And then the next one is your eye contact. So Alice, what I have observed is that Alice tried hard to manage your eye contact, but it still looks uncomfortable. Maybe you also try to overcome your fear and your nervousness, and as you say, your confusing thoughts being there today. So, however, I hope that you can practice more with your eye contact, the way you can see your audiences, look into them, and then make them include them in your stories. So use the sharper eye contact to express your thoughts, because being a public speaker is not only how the way you can speak, but how the way you also communicate with the whole of your body gestures as well as your eyes, your expressive eyes. Because this topic is a happy topic, because it's a nice topic, so that you tell about your good friend, and I think it will be more powerful if you communicate more with your eyes and you use the more expressive facial expressions. And then the second one is that the third one is that your comfort level. This is Alice's first big stage, so I know that it is not easy. So it's just a matter of practices, dear Alice. So I hope that you can practice more and more and never give up to try and grab every opportunities coming, because as the way you do your practices in front of the mirror, in front of your friends, in the classroom, or even in a bigger stage the next time, you know exactly how to find your own comfortable space.
Thank you very much for the support, teacher Miss Lala. Let's proceed with the second evaluator, Miss Bulan.
Okay, thank you for Alice, Bernice, Gaveline. Hi. You look nervous today, but you are so cute. Okay, for Bernice, you have such wonderful title here, Good Friends and Happy Life. I like your title so much because it's related to all of us. You start with clearly defined opening. You start with the questions, what is the friend for you? And then you answer the questions with your own definitions of your good friends. And then you start with your topic. I think your topic is very original and easy to understand of the people. For the people, you talk about your good friends, and then that your friends very kind, great, smart, and then never give up.
the friend that all people want to have in their life. And then you talk also that what is your gift to your friend and then what the friend give for you. If I may suggest, I want to give you some tips to not very nervous on the stage. First, in the speech, we have 5P. First is planning, second is preparations, 3 is practice, 4 is performance, and then 5 is patience. We start with number 1. When you have the title, you have to plan first. What is the title that catch the audience to see you in front? And then you make preparations. If your title Good Friend and Happy Life, you have to divide them into some of the subject that easy to understand. You can put some of your own experience into your body of your speech. And then you practice, like Miss Lala said, often practice in front of the mirror, maybe with your friend. Ask your friend to hear what your speech before, so let them give you advice for some people that what kind of speech that I can add or I can cut from my speech. And then your performance. The stage is yours, you can move around, use a good eye contact, and then also you can say with a clearly intonations also. And then put your passion in it. I think Good Friend Happy Life is very happy title, and then also it's easy to understand, so you can say with your own patience. And then for the next, hey, is your best friend here today? Yes. What's the name?
Kirana.
Kirana, where's Kirana? Give a big applause to Kirana. Okay, thank you. I think that's all for me with all my tips. I think in the next speech, you will be better and better. Thank you.
That's a wonderful feedback there. Thank you for your words, Miss Bulan. Lastly, please welcome with a round of applause the third evaluator, which is on the floor, Stephanie Perdina.
Good morning, Alice. I'm Stephanie, and you've done a very great performance today. So let's give a big applause to Alice. Alice, you did amazing today, and there are many parts that I really like from you. But I'll just tell you some of them because it will be so long, because you did it so good. First is your content. The topic that you chose is relevant for everyone here. And also, you deliver it in a calm, clear, and easy way to follow. The way that you use your own experience as the example of your speech, it makes you more connected to the audience, and the audience might feel more engaged and interested to your story. I also like how you open your speech, which you give questions to the audience and explain first what is good friends look like. Second is, I really like your confidence. I know it's not easy to speak in front of a lot of people, but you can handle your fearness and stay calm at the stage. You also smile to the audience, which made the whole speech enjoyable to listen. However, there is things that needs to improve. The first one is your body language. As a public speaker, stage is free. To make it even better for you, to make it you more confidence, you can use your hand gesture. The second is, you can practice more in front of the mirror. Don't memorize the whole speech, but I suggest you to just memorize the main part. Because if you memorize the whole speech, you might forget one word and it will make you blank. Overall, it was a brave and inspiring speech. Your confidence and enthusiasm really stood out, and with a little more practice and preparation, your next speech will be even smoother and strong. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for the suggestion, Stephanie. And for our evaluator, thank you for your excellent suggestion for our dear speaker. Now, we have 1 minute of silence.
toilet break.
You may now take 5 minutes for your toilet break. Thank you.
Friends, our toilet break is ended. Please be seated. Fellow friends, please be seated. Everyone, please be seated, please. Everyone, please be seated and be quiet. Respected teachers and evaluators, proud parents and fellow friends, welcome back to Speak Up Summit 6.0! Wow, well done to all speakers so far. I'm sure I have been witnessing many amazing performances. Now, moving on to one of the most exciting sessions of the meeting, the one and only table topic sessions. It's not me who will lead. Join me in welcoming our beautiful teacher as our table topic master today, Miss Muti.
Morning, everyone! Welcome to table topic session. Okay, in this table topic session, this is our chance to chat, laugh a little, and practice our speaking ability. And I'll call some speakers, and then later on you will be given time 1 to 2 minutes to share what comes to your thoughts. Are you ready, audiences? Ready or not? Let's start our table topic session. Okay, I already have the fishbowl. I will choose the name and I will call your name. The first speaker. Please welcome Rafasya Aulia from Vietnam. Come on, Rafasya, come in front. It's okay, don't be shy. It's okay. Rafasya, who is a person you admire and why? Who is a person you admire and why? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
Paling kamu kagumi siapa?
Nggak tahu. Nggak tahu loh, Miss.
Hai,
Nggak ada.
oke.
Nggak ada loh. Mana pula?
Maybe teachers or your parents, your mom. You not admire your mom?
Ya, tapi saya nggak tahu apa yang saya bilang.
It's okay. Why you love her? Because she prepares meal for me. Like that. Come on. It's okay.
Nggak bisa.
Bisa.
Karena
You can. Come on. You can. Give applause to Rafasya.
apa tadi, Miss?
Who is the person that you love the most? Say. Maybe teachers or your friend pun bisa like Moses.
Apa? Nggak tahu Mas.
It's okay. It's
Nggak
okay.
tahu, Miss, sumpah, Miss.
Just say. Change the question. It's okay. Ayo, just say.
Apa ya?
The person that I admire the most is. Ayo. Just sit down. Sit down.
Ayo, sebentar, Miss, nggak tahu, Miss.
Okay, thank you Rafasya. You can be seated.
Saya nggak bisa mikir, Miss.
Okay, let's check the second speaker. Okay, I have already the name. Please welcome Matthew Bakaro Sianturi.
Why isn't it to me? Kenapa harus awe? Kenapa harus we ya?
Okay. Are you ready? Matthew, why should students take responsibility for their actions? Why should students take responsibility for their action? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
Soalnya everything that you do is you have to take responsibility for your action.
Well, responsibility?
Yeah, why students should take responsibility for your action, for their action.
Why you should?
Why should student take responsibility? Menjawab.
Okay, why students should take responsibility for their action? That's simple. To train their discipline. Why I can say like that? Because we know school is where we train our discipline. When we do everything that wrongs, we need to take responsibility. And when we take our responsibility, we don't do the same things again. And when we don't do the same things again, everyone will love us, of course. And when we want to take responsibility for our actions, everything will be clear. Everyone will go into your sights because you want to take responsibility for everything you've ever done. And so, why students need to take responsibility? Why students needs to take responsibility for their action is because to train their discipline and make themselves loved by everyone again. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. Next, the third speaker would be okay, the one and only Hatta Khoira.
Loh, Miss, kok science? Science.
Hatta, what is your favorite subject and why? What is your favorite subject and why? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
My favorite subject is English because I can go to many place to live. Like for example, is English or America. And if I don't understand in Indonesian, I can speak in English. There are so many kinds of English that I still don't know, but I still can
learn.
But I still can learn it more and more. And if I could go to somewhere with a traditional place, I will go to English because there is so many kinds of English that I don't know and don't teach in here. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Hatta, for your sharing. Next, the fourth speaker.
Oh yeah.
Please welcome Niesha. Finally, I get a girl. Niesha, what skills will students need in the future? What skills will students need in the future? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
What skill will student need in the future? Skill apa yang harus kamu punya di masa depan?
I think the most important skill that student must have is public speaking, of course. Then counting numbers, and the last is Literation. Yes. Do I have to explain?
Why public speaking is important?
Because it can make us
Speak in front of many people.
Can help us to speak in front of people with some confidence. Then the second is counting, like math or mathematics, because it's very important in our daily life. The last is literation, because we are students and we always study with our books. If we can the book, we can learn the
words,
the knowledge where we have to. So these are 3 things that students must have to learn. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Niesha. Next, the last but not least for this session. Please welcome Kalista.
Kalista, what kind of weather do you like? What kind of weather do you like and why? Your time is 1 to 8.
Sunny, rainy.
For me,
The weather that I like.
the weather that I like is winter because
Because
the weather is very cold and you can play the snow in the winter.
di mana kamu merasakan winter?
I ever feel winter in Japan. In there, I ever make snowman.
Apa lagi about the winter?
Tak tahu.
So my favorite weather
is winter, and that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to all the speakers. Give applause to our table topic speaker. So that is the last speaker for table topic session in first session. I will be back in the second session. Bye bye. Back to MC.
Rafasya ini.
Thank you, Miss Muti. What an engaging and great speaking session. Once more, give a round of applause for Miss Muti. Now, let us proceed to the next speaker. Speaker number 4. Please welcome Kayla Shiva de Freya. Kayla Shiva de Freya, rise again. Rise again, Kayla Shiva de Freya.
It's hard, but I must able to do it. Nothing's beautiful ever comes easy. To see a rainbow, we must first go through the rain and the storm. Even after the rain and storm, there is no guarantee that a rainbow will be appeared. This is one example of beautiful things cannot achieve easily, because everything requires a process that is often very difficult. There will be obstacles and challenges along the way that we must overcome. But that's life. Difficulties will always be the part of the process. Even instant noodle that called instant still need a process to be made. Laziness, fear, even past trauma may appear in every step we take and making the process harder. But as long as we believe, remain steadfast despite anything that tries to shake our determination, we can definitely make it. In 2018, when I was 6 years old, that was my first time I performed in front of others for speech. I used to be very confident speaking in front of others. But when I entered first elementary school, I never joined any public speaking competition again. That was when my public speaking skills decreased and my confidence started to fade. Eventually, I no longer never felt confident enough to perform again. When I entered 7th grade, I was shocked, scared, and anxious because I saw that there was a public speaking subject where we would have to perform in front of others. I felt my body trembling whenever I had to speak in front of others. At first, I did feel scared and embarrassed, but over time, because of the public speaking subject, I can handle my nerves, and it also helped me to how to answer the question. Sometimes we feel like we can do something, even though we haven't tried it yet. We have to try it until we get that feeling. Oh, kayak gini. In the end, the journey may not be easy, but it's always worth it. Let us keep moving forward, no matter how difficult. Let us rise again, again, and again, until the effort we make today become the success we achieve tomorrow. Thank you, Mbak Nancy.
Thank you very much, Kayla. Now we would like to hear from the evaluators. Let us warmly welcome the first evaluator, Sir Agassi.
Every space is a step forward. This is not about perfection, but about rise again with new confidence, stronger skill, and greater potential. Give a round of applause to Kayla Sipa De Freya. Kayla, for your space, it already have a good opening and good structure. However, I just want to give little input for your body gesture. For eye contact, I saw it's really limited. You only focus to one side. How about the other side? You need to think about it. And the second is about your position is still stand still. Even you have a long the stage here, you need to put yourself to move around, but it's not only walking. Just put the meaning exact for your movement. For your clarity, you need to set your tempo, your speech quite fast, so you don't have the time to put more your emotion during your speech. It's better for you to set your tempo and put more expression to say to us. I think that's all what I want to give the info for you today. I hope we can see each other for the next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Agassi. Now, let's hear from the second evaluators. Let's humbly welcome Sir Ryan.
Alright, Kayla Sipa De Freya. So, Kayla Sipa, today I see you rise again on this stage in Speak Up Summit. So why don't we give another round of applause to Kayla Sipa De Freya today? Kayla Sipa, today with the title Rise Again, I see you shine brightly on stage as a series where you are talking about the message. So I can feel your space is very has a very powerful message there. Yeah, you tell us that journey might not be easy, but worth trying. Supported with how hard you struggle in your experience. So I love your message and also your content structure. You design well in the structure. So you give a very well organized speech today. And Siva, to help you even shine better, this is my light for you. What does this light is? L stands for the leap. So remember, when you are about to take a leap on the stage, please be causing the rate. We don't have to always keep moving to the left and right. We can also decide to just stand still when we have to do that. So taking a leap when it is only necessary. Next is the I, intonation. I do notice in every word pronounced, articulated in the final words, is always go up. The intonation always go up. For example, I say again, and every word mentioned in the end always goes up. Okay, so try to articulate more, okay, learn more how you are going to say that, because not all words needs to go high. Okay, sometimes we go down, sometimes we go flat. Next is the T, the timing. Before we deliver speech, make sure that the MC has left the stage before you start. So do not start the speech until the stage is clear, only you. Okay? So make sure the MC left the stage first before you speak. Next is the eye contact. To connect you with the audiences, okay, what we need to pay attention is the eye contact we give to the audiences. Eye contact doesn't mean just simply looking at the audiences. It's not just like looking, but you are giving your focus on them. So if I may humbly suggest, focus on one person until you finish your line before you jump to another person. So give time, give like some seconds, okay, to look at the audience before you jump. Alright, Siva. So overall, I really love your performance today. You shine brightly on delivering the message well and supported with your well-organized structure. I believe you will shine better with this light I give you. The leap, intonation, eye contact, and then timing and eye contact. See you in the next performance. Back to MC.
Thank you, Sir Ryan. Now, let's hear the evaluation from the floor. The third evaluator, Moses Almeric Munson.
Okay. Before I start, I would like to congratulate you for overcoming your fears on the stage, and you have successfully delivered your speech. Everybody give a big round of applause to Kayla. As for starters, I loved the way you delivered your speech. It was full of very useful information. All of us would have loved the topic you brought to us today. You have brought us a very helpful information. It is to try again no matter how much you fail. This information is very crucial for us, especially the younger generations. And to highlight more things, you being on the stage is already a very good thing. You have mastered your stage and you be already comfortable on the stage. So I love the way you deliver the speech, the topic, and your comfortability is already very good. But however, if I may suggest, your your tone could be slightly tweaked. Sometimes I hear when you say something negative, I still hear you say the word in a high tone. Like when you say you felt scared, you still say it in a high-pitched tone. I feel like it is not actually fitting with the word, as fear is a negative word. So maybe try to work on that, and also maybe like the other evaluator said, your eye contact, instead of just looking at the crowd, you can focus on one or two people, making it look like you are actually delivering something to them instead of to everyone. So make it feel like you're emotionally connected to the people here. Maybe that is all I can say. I hope my tips can make you a better public speaker, and it can help you in your future speeches or talks. That is all I can say. I thank you all for the attention.
Thank you, Moses, and all of our evaluators for your thoughtful and constructive feedbacks. Now, we have 1 minute of silence. Fellow friends, please be seated. Everyone, please be seated and be quiet, please. Let's join me in welcoming speaker number 5, Anindita Berupea. Anindita berupea, the unspoken truth about failure. The unspoken truth about failure, Anindita berupea.
Have you ever practiced so hard but didn't get what you want? Have you ever joined a competition but disappointed yourself because you didn't win? I believe that everyone has experienced failure before, just like me. One day, I joined one of small competition in Medan. Why I joined that competition? Because my teacher asked me to join that competition. At the first, I don't want to, but my teacher forced me. Come on, Dita, I know you can do it. I say to my teacher, Miss, wait, can you give me one day to think? She said, of course you can. At home, I kept thinking about it, and finally, I feel like my heart told me to join that competition. And the next day, I said to my teacher that I want to join the competition. Before competition came, I always practice every day. Well, not every day. Sometimes I like to play with my phone, but I try to give my best to practice with a lot of number. In a competition day, I feel very nervous. I go to my seat and look around. My heart beats so fast in that time. When the competition starts, I open paper and count as fast as I can. I try to give my best. When the announcement comes, I check on the list. And you know what? There was no my name on the list. I feel so disappointed. I feel very sad. And I feel like I meet my teacher and my parents feel disappointed in me. At home, I cry. I always blame myself. Sometimes also, I don't want to eat. And I lock myself in my room. After that, my mom comes to me. She asks, "What happened, Dita?" "Sorry, Mom, I can't win competition. I make you disappointed." "Dita, it's okay. I know disappointed you. We can try in your next competition. Make this experience as a lesson. Which area you need to improve more." After that, I realized what my mom said was true. I have no chance to win in another competition. As long as I can take my failure to improve more better in my next competition. So, what did I do to avoid failing again? First, study from my mistake. For my first failure, I know where is my mistake. Why I can fail was because I'm not fast enough to count. The second is practice and practice. If I want to win, I have to practice. But in my previous competition, I have not enough practice. But then my fault. Why I didn't practice enough at that time? Friends, when I lost the competition, at the first, I didn't accept it. But I know, if I continue like that, I will not have a progress. So, I have to do evaluation. If I fail, I have to admit my mistake. If I fail, I have to admit my mistake and accept failure as a part of learning process and create new strategy to avoid the same mistake in the future. After that, I study harder and practice again and again. And then I joined another simple competition. Because this time, I practice harder than before, I win a competition. I feel very happy at that time. And I realized that there isn't hard work that betrays the result. I learned that what matters is not how often we fall, but how quickly we bounce back and learn from every mistake. Don't let the fear of failure stop us. Keep trying, keep fighting, and practice. You can win. I'm Dita, and thank you. Back to MC.
Thank you very much, Anindita, for the wonderful sharing. Now we would like to hear from the evaluators. The first evaluators, Miss Dina.
Congratulations for Anindita Group PA with the title The Unspoken Truth About Failure. Give a big hand for Anindita. Anindita, what I like from your speech is the first, you start with a good start by asking audience with some questions. It means that you want to grab their attention for what you will deliver. And then the second one, the content, you are talking about some experience in your life. So the story runs smoothly. It seems that you don't need to memorize all the part of your speech. Okay? And number 3, what I like from your speech, you giving some tips to audience how to be success in competitions. As the first time you fail, but next, because of some tips that you run, you can become the winner. But overall, in every speech there is room to be improved. If I may suggest, the first is maybe the power of delivery. What is the power of delivery? Of course, your voice volume. Yeah, it's for me, honestly, personally, it's very hard for me to listen clearly your voice. So the first things, the key that when you want to deliver speech, you must give and deliver the speech with the clear intonation, voice. So everyone will know actually what is the content and what do you want to deliver. The second one is eye contact. Eye contact here, it doesn't mean that you must pose in one contact. For example, you want to see the timer only. No. You can go around, but make sure when one message you must like this, and then when you want to move again, continue, and you can move your eyes to another part. So it doesn't mean like you very eye contact look here and there. That's not for eye contact. And the last, if I may suggest, for the message, actually it's a good message, but again and again, you need to tell with the hard words what you want you're gonna say. Yeah. And so it will show that you are a great public speaker. But overall, I love your speech. See you in your next speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dina. Your evaluation has been truly appreciated. Next, join me in welcoming the second evaluator, Ms. Lala.
Anindita, the spoken truth about who you are today is only one word. That is incredible. So congratulations for Dita. Give a big hand. Dita, there are 2 things that Ms. Lala would like to highlight for you this morning, which of these I truly appreciate from your performance. The first one is your efforts. So based on what Ms. Lala has observed in the classroom, your performance, and I just feel like clueless and very speechless about how you overcome yourself and be brave to take up the stage with all the efforts you put into. And now you finally did it. You told us your stories and you made everybody feel inspirational. Everybody feels so inspired, and also everybody feels so relatable with your stories. Thank
So you deliver such a compounding speech arrangement, which you open with a reflective question that is not only related with you but also feels relatable with most of the audiences, and then you move into your personal experiences of joining some competition in the middle, and then you close with your tips to overcome the failure and encourage the audiences to also be brave to try. And that is actually a great pack of a good speech you can deliver this morning. However, I believe that there are several things that will amplify your speech and make your speech even become more powerful in the future. The first thing is that your low volume. So we have observed that your low volume, your low voice has caused to the impact of your vocal clarity and make the audiences feel difficult to listen to your voice clearly. Actually, I love your intonation, the way that you tell your stories, the way you try to put a high note in several parts, then you go down and you go flat. That is actually a very great try for the voice this morning. However, I would love you to put more energy and power in your voices in the future. And that is actually the way you to include the audiences better, make them feel more connected. And then the second one is your pausing moment here. So based on what I have observed throughout the speeches, your pause, the way you deliver your speech is a little bit too fast. The transition from the first part, the second part, and third part goes too fast, and it will actually be impactful to how the audiences digest and feel more connected to your speeches. Your whole contents have been great, but the way you deliver it make them feel like, okay, they haven't digested yet. So I think you can go for the slower and the smoother transitions in the future. And then the third one is to be bolder in the opening and the ending of your speech. You open with the word of, have you ever tried so hard but didn't win, if I'm not mistaken? And the way you speak that is sounds hesitant and too low in the volume. And the way you close your speech, you put the encouragement words like, so everyone, you can win, you can do it. But also, you sound hesitant when you try to say about it. So next time, be bolder with your voices, make it more powerful, especially when you are starting your speech and in the moment that you will end your speech in the closing. Okay, here. And overall, I think those are the things that will help you to improve your performance in the future. You have been putting a lot of efforts to overcome your fear, and you have made such a great speech arrangement this morning. With the help of your powerful voices, your adjustments of the pausing moment, as well as your energy to be bolder in the opening and the ending, it will make your speech become even more powerful in the future. See you in the next stage, dear Dita. Back to the MC.
Thank you, Miss Lala. Your guidance means a lot. Now, let's proceed to the evaluation from the floor. Please welcome Daniel Rizalaya. Thank you for the evaluators. Now we have 1 minute of silence.
siapa yang mau jadi volunteer dari evaluasi.
Bisa, Miss. Iya.
Everyone, please be seated. We are proceeding to the next speaker. The last but not least, speaker number 6. Please welcome Kayla Namira. Kayla Namira. Be the warrior, not the warrior. Be the warrior, not the warrior, Kayla Namira.
Have you ever feel afraid to try a new food or maybe drink if you already get your favorite one? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am a typically person who feel afraid to try a new drink. I wonder, how if it's too sweet? How if it simply tastes bad? But most time, I decided to order my favorite drink. And one day, I was back to the same restaurant with my aunt. And she bought the drink that I felt hesitant to buy. When the drink came, we enjoyed it. And when she tried for the first time, and she said, "Wow, it's really good." I'm a little bit curious, so I asked her so I can try a little bit her drink. And surprisingly, it's really good. It's much better than my favorite drink. So I can learn that I actually have to try if I want to get my new experience and know the value of something. Ladies and gentlemen, they're saying that
you will be more affected by the decision you didn't take than the decision you take. Perhaps it's better to try a new things rather than not trying at all. So, the main reason why we have to try is to make ourselves better. Because mistake made when you get failed can actually be fixed. But the missing opportunities cannot be taken back. You miss the experience, you miss the lesson, and you miss the opportunities. So, when you get failed of something, you will be guided by the experience when you want to get a new step to go up. Like J.K. Rowling, she is a writer of Harry Potter. In 1990, J.K. Rowling got the idea when she got into the train from Manchester to London. Then she developed it until it done. But when the artwork got finished, when she wanted to give to the publisher, she got rejected until 12 times. She felt really stressed, she felt really sad, but she never gave up. She tried with 100 ways, 1,000 words, and finally in 1995, her artwork got received. So maybe God gave her 12 times and 5-year chance to make her become success. Ladies and gentlemen, take any chance every time you face it. Maybe you will not get the same chance. Be brave to get a step. Don't be afraid when someone talks bad about us. Don't be afraid with the end, and don't let the words of how if scared you all the time. When you do something that you scared of, and that is the moment when the growth most happen. Realize it or not, instead of the warrior, you have made yourself the warrior as you grow, and that's all what we need to do. Thank you very much, and back to the MC.
Thank you very much, Namira, for the beautiful sharing. Now we would like to hear from the evaluators. Let's welcome the first evaluators, Sir Ryan.
Be the warrior, not the warrior. And today, Kaila Namira, you have won the battle between you and yourself. Let's give one big round of applause to Kaila Namira. Kaila Namira not only win the battle within yourself, but you also won the stage by giving your very detailed personal experience which everyone can connect to your space. That is number one. And number two, you also have won your self-nervousness, that you appear very enjoyable on the stage, which this says not every speaker can get when they're on the stage. So you managed to control your self-nervousness quite well. Kaila Namira, to armor you up for your next battle, here is some weapons from Sir Ryan. The first weapon is on your vocal variety, especially your articulation. Okay? Articulation. Remember to put some stress, to put some emphasis, okay, on some words, especially the message you want to deliver to the audiences. So when it comes to the keywords, when it comes to the message, you have to do it quite slowly and also more emphasis on that. So the audience can get, oh, this is the message, or this is what Kaila Namira going to tell us about. Number two is the facial expression. Okay? So when you tell the story, remember to also include your facial expressions, especially when you say like surprisingly, so sure that you were surprised. And
And surprisingly, do it that way so people can also enjoy your speech better. Next, number 3 is the message. Okay, when you are about delivering your message, I would highly recommend you to stand still, and not walking and telling about the message of your speech. So stand still and then be decisive, be like bold, be bold. So dear ladies and gentlemen, do it that way, not walking and telling the audience this is this is what I am going to end my message with. Alright, Kayla Mira. So Kayla, I really appreciate you how you won the battle within yourself today with your detailed personal experience and how you enjoy the stage and with the weapons of the articulation, facial expression, and also the position. Okay, when you want to tell the message, I believe you would win another battle on stage. Back to MC.
Thank you, Sir Ryan. Now, join me to welcome the second evaluators, Miss Dina.
Okay, thank you, Kayla Namira. When the first time I read your title, Be the Warrior, Not the Warrior, wow. It's very wonderful title. Let us give a big hand to Kayla Namira. Kayla Namira, what I like from your speech first is the content is very inspiring. Inspiring me and also I think inspiring audiences. As you ask to try new things, don't be afraid to try the new things by using many ways, many tips that you give. And then also the good message in your content. Well, I have read that you give us also the message. And I saw today you really enjoy your stage. And it seems that you feel full of confidence. You can successfully conquer your fear. But Kayla, if I may suggest, in this stage, I think you need to have a good arrangement about your body language, because I saw just now there are so many, too much movement, hand, also step. So it means that you like this all the times. As you know, the content of your speech want to inspire many people. So, and the second, the delivery way. The delivery way means the vocabulary when you want to say the message. You must show like a good facial expressions. Why? Because you want to answer all the people for what you have delivered. So you must do like this, like Mario Teguh, right? Mario Teguh and give the message always yes, and the voice maybe up and down. That you need to ask people to agree for what you have tell them, for what you have delivered. I think that's all for today. But overall, the content is very good, but you just need to improve in delivery way and then also facial expression and not too much movement. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Miss Dina. And last but not least, the evaluators from the floor, Alvaro Emmanuel Caban.
Congratulations, Kayla. You have successfully delivered your amazing speech. Everybody, give Kayla a big round of applause. Kayla Namira, when I first heard of your speech title, I felt very interested. Your title is so amazing because not all people can think of titles like yours. from your speech, I would like to highlight the parts where you did well and part where you need improve. The first is you included many stories that yours and others people. Then your vocal tone is already very good. Overall, your speech is good, but I would like to highlight some parts whether you did something confusing. First is, I think your story somehow doesn't relate to your title. You conclude from your stories that we can regret more the decision we don't take. Because of that, your title somehow not fitting. Next, I suggest when you deliver your message, try to stand still while using a powerful tone and try looking at the crowd directly. Overall, you did very good. I hope my tips can help you improve your next speech. That's all from me. I'm sorry if I said something wrong. Thank you, Laila.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Thank you, Alma. And thank you for all evaluators. Your insight highlight areas of growth while encouraging us to keep moving forward. Now, we have 1 minute of silence. Fellow friends, we will now take a 10 minutes break for toilet use. This break is a toilet break. No one is allowed to eat the snack during the break. I'm sorry, 5 minutes. Thank you and please be back on time. so glad to be back in our Up Summit 6.0. You're really right, Atifa. I'm sure I have been witnessing many amazing performances.
I wonder how about the rest. Maybe for our next Sejak Dini event, we will probably be amongst the audience for the speakers, right?
Surely, in the next event, we will see about that.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Me either. Now, let us proceed in a session which again brings up the heartbeat to the whole room. Now, please join me in welcoming our prettiest table topic master, Miss Muti.
Kok gitu, Miss?
Okay, welcome back to our table topic session.
Usaha tidak akan mengkhianati hasil. Jika tidak ada hasil, artinya tidak ada usaha. Jika udah usaha tapi tidak ada hasil, artinya kurang berusaha.
kebetulan kena Miss.
Iya.
Miss kok kebetulan yang gampang aja Miss.
Iya.
Dari yang gampang. Yang gampang aja.
Atta, why is honesty important in daily life? Why is honesty important in daily life? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
Honestly, jujur. Kejujuran itu.
Penting di dalam hidup. Kenapa? Why? Why you must be honest?
For me, why honestly important to our daily life is because if we honestly, we can be trusted to to other people, and honestly can get positive vibes. And apalagi Miss?
Why we must be honest?
Why? Kan
Why
tadi
we
udah
must
Miss.
be honest?
Kan tadi udah Miss.
Nah, explain more lah, explain more. Explain more.
Hidup lampu ya.
And why we must to be honestly because from our religion we must to have to honestly, and honestly is the good. This for me, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Atta. Next, the third speaker. I hope it's a girl. Okay. Please welcome Mumtaza Kira.
Kiran. Lewat mana? Sini. Gampang ya, Des.
Kira, why is respect important in school and society? Why is respect important in school and society? Your time is 1 to 2 minutes.
So the question is, why is respect
Important.
Why is respect important in school and society? Respect is when you not try to hurt someone's feeling, try to make them happy. And why is that important? Because when you not respect someone, that someone will maybe hurt their feeling. They can get hurt and they don't want to be friends with you. So if you respect someone, then someone want to be friends with you. After that, when you have friends, you can play and have fun together. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Kira. Next, the fourth speaker. Please welcome Anindya. Why is it important to think before making decision? Why is it important to think before making decision?
Miss Muti. Tuh, Miss Muti. Kenapa kita harus mikir sebelum membuat keputusan? Is it important to think before making decision?
Okay, the question is, why is it important think before making decision? If we talk not think first, the other people will get heart attack. They will not uncomfortable to talk with us. And they also don't want to close with us. For example, like I have one of my friends that they always talk with not think first before make their decision. Another people don't want to talk with her. So
This important.
Talk first before make a decision is very important. If you want another people close with you or maybe want to be friend with you, you have to make her or his comfortable to friend with you by talk first before make a decision. Thank you.
Next, the last speaker. Is Habibi here? No. Okay. Let's choose again. Sorry, I choose Naila as a timer, so we choose again. Okay, I already have the name here. Please welcome Matthew Pranawinata.
Put this first.
Matthew, talk about a moment when you felt proud of yourself. What happened and why? Talk about a moment when you felt proud of yourself. What happened and why? Your time is 1:30.
Okay, so the moment when I felt proud of myself is, of course, when I won the IJSO competition. It's been my dream since I was a kid to represent Indonesia in an international competition, and I didn't think that I can do it. So I was shocked when the delegation announced that I will be going to Russia in 2025. It's been a great moment. I learned a lot. I talked with many people from international, from Spain, Hungary, and etc. It was a very beautiful moment for me and for my childhood. because I spent my childhood to learn, study science all of the time. I never play with around my house, my home. I never talk to them actually. So it's been the moment where I'm very proud of myself, but I know that I need to keep going because there are a lot of more goals that I need to achieve in the future. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Matthew. So Matthew will be the last speaker of our table topic session. Thank you. See you again. Let's get back to the MC.
Sorry ya.
Miss Muti. Thank you, Miss Muti, for the exciting and wonderful session.
Now, as we continue with our program, let us take a moment to recognize the overwhelming love and support of those who have stood by us every step of the way, our parents.
To lead us in this special Parents Appreciation session, please join me in warmly welcoming our public speaking teacher, Miss Lala, to the stage.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, respected teachers, distinguished evaluators, proud parents, and all my beloved JHS students. So students, how are you feeling this morning? Oh, I didn't all of your spirit this morning. Let me hear one more time. How do you feel this morning? Are you still here with us? Yes? If yes, give me one clap. One clap. One clap. Okay, so it's time to listen and respect with the session. Well, first thing first, Miss Ala would like to say my deepest congratulations and also thanks to all of the wonderful speakers this morning. Please give a big hand. Thank you very much, speakers. Thank you very much for being so brave to step onto the bigger stage this morning, even though it has never been an easy decision for you. But I believe that this kind of experience will be something precious, something very meaningful for you to be proud of in the future. So hopefully this is the thing that you will never forget forever. And then also not only to our speakers this morning, I would also love to say my congratulations and my thanks to the students evaluators, the evaluation from the floor who has performed very well this morning. Thank you so much for being brave to give your piece of suggestions, your praises to the speakers this morning. Thank you for being brave, being critical, and being so confident onto the stage. And also, terima kasih kepada ibu dan juga kakak yang sudah berhadir pada hari ini bersama-sama dengan kami menyaksikan anak-anak kita yang sudah sangat luar biasa tampil di stage sebesar ini hari ini. Perlu kita ketahui bahwasanya keputusan untuk tampil di stage sebesar ini itu dibuat oleh
anak-anak ini sendiri. Mereka sendiri yang memutuskan mereka ingin merasakan pengalaman yang luar biasa berada di stage sebesar ini, yang kita sama-sama tahu bukanlah hal yang mudah. Jangankan untuk anak-anak, bagi kita yang dewasa pun menghadapi stage sebesar ini bukanlah hal yang mudah. Tapi anak-anak ini berani, anak-anak ini mencurahkan hatinya, memberikan usaha terbaiknya untuk belajar dan bertumbuh melalui stage Speak Up Summit hari ini. Oleh karena itu, saya Miss Lala dan kami semua hari ini mengundang ibu dan kakak hari ini untuk mengambil momen ini untuk memberikan apresiasi dan validasi langsung kepada anak-anak kita hari ini, karena kita semua percaya kalau segala usaha, segala doa, segala dukungan yang mereka berikan dari diri mereka sendiri akan semakin kuat apabila mereka mendengarkan doa dan dukungan langsung dari orang-orang terdekat, tersayang bagi mereka. Jadi di momen ini juga kami berharap semua anak-anak bisa mendengar dengan seksama, bisa tenang ketika para orang tua dan kakak akan mengambil momen ini untuk mengapresiasi setiap anak, melihat anak-anak kita secara utuh sebagai diri mereka sendiri yang hari ini berproses dan berprogres menjadi lebih baik lagi. Mari untuk tidak saling membanding-bandingkan antara satu anak dengan anak yang lain. Karena itu tadi, setiap anak memiliki jalan manisnya masing-masing. Setiap anak menapaki jalan yang unik yang tidak bisa kita sama-samakan, tidak juga kita bisa beda-bedakan. Jadi dengan ini kami mengundang Mama dan Kakak untuk langsung memberikan kata-kata validasinya, apresiasinya untuk speakers yang sudah luar biasa berjuang hari ini. Boleh untuk yang pertama kami mengundang Mama dari Michelle Faustina untuk naik ke atas panggung dan berbagi apresiasi untuk Michelle yang tersayang. Dipersilakan Mama Michelle Faustina.
Mamanya juga yang mana ya Mama ya, di sini aja kali ya.
Ini pakai juga. Mamanya aja nervous ya. Gimana anak-anaknya tadi ya? Baiklah. Puji syukur kehadirat Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa atas berkat kasih karunia-Nya kita dapat berkumpul di tempat yang berbahagia ini tidak kurang satu. Yang saya hormati Bapak Ibu kepala sekolah, Bapak Ibu guru, tenaga pendidik, begitu juga orang tua yang ada di sini, dan ada kakak alumni ya di sini tadi, dan dari usia IPB katanya ya luar biasa alumni dari perguruan saya. Dan perkenalan tak terlalu kakak saya namanya Michelle Faustina sendiri. Misalnya ini adalah anak kedua dari keluarga saudara yang biasa. Tapi dari segi lingkungan sekolah, dari segi dedikasi tenaga pendidik yang telah mengajar, jadi saya bisa lihat luar biasa tenaga pendidik di pihak sekolah itu bukan hanya memberikan ilmu yang luar biasa secara akademik, tapi saya lihat sendiri berhasil membentuk karakter, akhlak, attitude, tanggung jawab, sopan santun dari anak-anak kita semua, anak bangsa. Jadi sekali lagi saya sangat apresiasi. Semoga sekolah kita ini semakin jaya, semakin sukses, menciptakan generasi-generasi bangsa kita ini. Saya yakin dengan generasi-generasi seperti ini, pastilah bangsa dan negara kita pasti akan maju. Masa depan bangsa kita akan gemilang. Terima kasih, mungkin hanya itu yang bisa saya sampaikan. Terima kasih dan sangat apresiasi luar biasa sedalam-dalamnya buat sekolah kita Permata Bangsa dan buat Miss sekalian dan tenaga pendidikan. Terima kasih.
Untuk bisa? Oh ya, ada bisa.
Mami, jangan over sharing, Mami. Tapi nggak apa-apa ya sayang ya. Misalnya ini punya karakter yang manja, Miss. Manja karena dia kebetulan anak yang bungsu. Dan ayahnya juga betul-betul sangat memanjakan kali. Kadang-kadang saya sering bentrok di rumah begitu ya. Maksudnya kalau dimanjain itu kan susah ya. Tapi dengan sekolah di sini, sekali lagi ya bukan benar-benar memang saya tahu bisa bukan alumni sini. Ya, kita sudah sama-sama tahu kan kalau alumni sini ya pasti sudah mumpuni gitu menurut pemikiran saya. Saya nggak apa-apa. Misalnya jangan jamnya saya dulu, saya pikir, udah habis sih ya. Jadi dari segi Inggris, dari apapun itu. Bahkan satu lagi yang bisa, saya tuh nggak lagi. Beberapa tahun lalu itu bisa pernah diajarkan puisi ya. Nah, itu saya lihat, saya dikasih video sama Miss Desi. Saya terharu, terharu nangis gitu. Kok bagus banget gitu, menurut saya gitu. Tapi menurut saya kemarin pun menurut tulisnya juga bagus gitu. Nah, jadi kebetulan saya kan tugas di Dinas Kesehatan Kota Binjai. Dan kita juga pada saat itu ada acara Natal di Dinas Kesehatan Kota Binjai. Terus lanjut lagi Dinas Natal di Pemko. Pemko itu kan semua ASN yang di Kota Binjai gitu. Begitu juga acara Natal di STM gitu, di perkumpulan komunitas saya. Terus saya bilang, adik berani nggak ikut perform, ikut misi acara? Bawa aja yang diajarkan misi sekolah gitu. Dia mau Miss, mau gitu. Akhirnya perform lah dia Miss di Natal Dinas Kesehatan di Pemko Kota Binjai, di komunitas saya. Luar biasa Miss. Sejak itu bisa jadi kayak artis. Saya bikin dulu. Tepuk tangan. Tiba-tiba mendadak artis ya kan Miss. Anaknya saya disalamin gitu loh gitu. Luar biasa gitu. Jadi gitu, salah itu semua karena berhasil ya. Manfaat, kebutuhan. Tenaga pendidik pihak sekolah yang ada di Permata Bangsa ini gitu. Jadi itu semua terbentuk prosesnya sangat luar biasa. Jadi saya bangga sekali dengan sekolah ini. Dan mau doain juga Miss, ini kan sudah terakhir ya. Bahasa dia. Semoga nanti ke depannya juga. Tadinya kalau ada ini SMA-nya Miss, saya pasti taruhkan di sini juga begitu. Tapi katanya belum ya Miss ya. Tapi ya sudah nggak apa-apa. Tetap mohon doanya Miss, semoga ke depannya nanti melanjut lagi di level SMA. Semoga sukses juga. Amin. Terima kasih. Mohon maaf kalau ada kata-kata yang salah. Terima kasih Miss.
Terima kasih banyak. Boleh disalamin? Oh iya.
Terima kasih banyak kepada Mama Michelle yang sudah memberikan apresiasi juga dengan Michelle yang luar biasa hari ini. Michelle, you know that your mom is very proud of you, right? Ya, katanya Michelle manja di rumah, tapi di sini berani banget ya Miss ya. Berani menaklukkan panggung sebesar ini meskipun kemarin-kemarin masih deg-degan, tapi hari ini sudah lebih comfortable. Congratulations one more time Michelle. And then untuk yang selanjutnya, mari langsung kita welcome salah satu kakak yang sudah hadir hari ini, Kakak Kayla Shiva Vinela. Kak Vinela ya, silakan Kak Vinela. Kak Vinela boleh kasih apresiasinya langsung kepada Kaylanya. Apa sih yang mau dibilang untuk Kayla? Kan Kayla udah keren banget. Oke Kak?
Kayak bisa, ke sini aja. Yuk.
all the teachers. Thank you for your guidance and support so that my sister can develop as well as possible. Maybe that's for me. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Kak Fidela. Kayla, Shifa. How are you, Shifa? Okay. Know that even if your mom couldn't come this morning, but your sister telling that she is really proud of you. So does your mom, your dad at home, and so does everyone here is really proud to Kayla, Shifa this morning. And also for all of our students, thank you very much. You have become an inspiration. And to the rest of my DHS students, all the grade 7A, grade 7B, grade 8, and the last is DHS 9, who will not have so much time here. I hope that you can use your time as well as you can, and I know that this is we can be your safe space to always learn and grow and find something that you can actually bring for your future life. And also sekali lagi terima kasih untuk mama dan juga kakak yang sudah sharing pada hari ini. Semoga ini bisa jadi hal yang bermanfaat bagi kita semua. Okay, dear students and all parents, so respected teachers, by this Miss Lala kindly wait. More students go on this stage on the next Speak Up Summit. I'm Miss Lala. See you in Speak Up Summit 7.0. Bye-bye. Thank you.
One more in? One more mic. One more mic. Sampai ini sayang. Berarti kamu pakai mic? Mic ini?
The mic. Wait.
A heartfelt thank you to all our parents. Your love, support, and sacrifices never go unnoticed. We truly appreciate you today and always.
We will now proceed to the next agenda, the certificate distribution for all our speakers and role takers.
At this time, we would like to invite all speakers, role takers, and Miss Lala to kindly come up to the stage. I would also like to invite Miss Agnita and Miss Rahma to join us for a group photo with our speakers.
Juga bisa. Bring this. Ini aku miss yang nggak ada ini. Ini untuk MC miss, MC. Sama langsung naik. Oh MC. This one speaker, this one MC. Sama. So, oh iya. Bisa aja. Then
Ayo. Ini. Keren kali. Ini. Sudah berfoto. MC
As we come to the end of today's program, let us carry forward the inspiration, gratitude, and lesson we have shared today.
Thank you, speakers, evaluator, and our beloved audience who made this event meaningful. Your presence truly made a difference. Until we meet again, friends.
Stay inspired, stay grateful, and keep growing. Ke Kuala Namu beli roti O. See you in Up Summit 7.0.
We endure it, nah sekarang kita buang.